as the people in the United States. People in the United States, they start their children off with nickels and penny candies. And they start their children off with everything goes into the money. I mean, it's as if the money was the only living thing on the earth. So as man comes to this thought in the old days, like when Hitler came to this thought, he said, well, I've got to stop this money. But if I stop the money, then I've destroyed all the people. So it's like a cake that you got that's turned bad. You got to cut some of it off the edge. So which edge you going to cut? You got to cut the edge that's holding the deception, that's holding the lies, that's holding the confusion, that's holding the brainwash. And any man, any person with any mind at all, if you break it all down and boil it all down, what does it boil down to? The people that are rolling your money, the people that are controlling your money, the people that are in control of your media, the people that are controlling your music, the people that are in control of your books, your mind, your legal perspectives. They're in control of your judges. They're in control of your courts. They're in control of your lawyers. They're in control of your mind. They're charging you rent to live in your own brain. They charge you money to have their babies. They give you jobs, and then they to make food, and then they marry your daughters, and then they have their babies, and then divorce them and pay them for their children. In other words, like, you're all dead. The only thing that's worth anything is a graveyard. The graveyard is the only thing that's worth a fuck. The rest of it is a bunch of horse shit. You just run around chasing a little ball up and down the damn field as if that had something to do with something. And you got these primates that you got out of the jungle out there running around. You're not going to outdo them guys. They'll take that ball and run circles around you, man, because they're not human. Human is an English word. It doesn't mean savage. It means human. Human is an English word. Human means English man. The English man is the human man. The English man is the human man in the English words. The man is only held the definition by the King of England. The King of England holds the definition of what man is, not the King of Africa. The King of Africa holds the definition of what whatever he holds his definition for. But over here in the United States, you've got a modge of fucking things that have just all mixed in together, and you've jumped over on the Indian's land, and now you want to know what justice is. Go and ask the Indian where his mind is. And they just keep pouring them over here from Europe on him. Now you got all the Orient coming over here. And what does that do to the reservation? Where's that guy? Does he have any rights at all? Where's our rights? Where's our honor? Where's our world? I got it. Down here at the bottom. There's nobody home. The light's on. The radio was playing, but it's still playing. I can still hear 1944. I can still hear 1943. Nothing's changed. Not in my world. Still now. And the same now that was now in the battlefields lay in the graveyards. So go over in the graves and pick your now up. Pick your battlefield up. Pick your army up. Pick your rank up. Pick your names up. All you people that died, you got life coming on earth. You don't let Jesus come. You don't want to let Jesus come. You want to keep Jesus the devil, you dig? You want to keep Jesus the devil, so you don't want to let Jesus come. If you get Jesus come, he's in your graves. He's all the men that ever died for you, man. He's all the men that ever martyred their hearts and stood up in battle and went off and gave their lives for you, you know. The same thing the Manson family did. Everybody jumped up, man, and tried to change this damn thing. Everybody screaming for change. Everybody begging for change. All the Jane Fondas and the Joan Baez's and all the Beatles and all them guys were all talking about love and peace and understanding. But then when it came time that someone had to do something about it, then the children, they said, do it, children, do it in the road. So the children jumped up and did it. And who did you blame? You blamed some poor old hobo on the road. I'm a hobo out here on the railroad. I ain't got no aspirations to do nothing, but I know, I see, I'm aware, I understand what God is, and I know he lives in man. And if you don't wake up pretty soon, there's going to be nothing left to wake up to.